Hey guys, New York Handyman here, and my porter ended up finding a leak in a ceiling. So we're currently in a parking garage, and they have drywall ceilings underneath these apartment buildings. And basically, I gotta open up this hatch here and look inside. And once I had turned my flashlight on, I was very worried because I see this sewage clean out, and I was really worried that it was going to be that. And then after a little investigation work, I was able to see that the water was coming from the pipe chases of the gas lines. So my next step would be to go above this concrete slab and see where the water is coming from. So these gas lines go up to the stoves, and it goes to the HVAC units, the furnaces. So let's go upstairs and let's take a look up there, because this water is ridiculous. So after some investigation work, this is the HVAC unit with a pump. I've located the source of the leak. So you see there's water all here, there's water inside there. Follow this up, and right here, right? I'll show you with the laser, right here, this was disconnected. It's sitting like that. And just dripping down, going into the ground, and getting everything wet in the parking garage. This is full too, so I'm gonna have to take this apart. This line goes to the washing machine, so we're gonna flush this out and make sure everything runs properly. So obviously this failed. And this, we're gonna have to just adjust everything and clear this out. Put a zip tie or something to bring it. So at this point, I realized that the PVC pipes that are going into the wall and coming from the unit were extremely loose. They practically had no PVC glue on it. Right there where I'm touching, you could see it was a little loose there. I wanted to make sure that everything was pushed down properly, snapped in. I wanted to make sure this hose wasn't kinked at all. And after that, I was able to flush it out and get a good flow. I don't think I'll ever understand why they ran these machines the way they did. These pumps are just completely useless because the line is just way too long and just loops around and just gets stuck. So I just want to show you guys how ridiculous this is. So this fills up with water, the condensation line, and it pumps the water out into this clear line here, which then goes up into the wall, right? It goes over the main door, inside here, down to this line. This is the line right here that is dry and not pumping out the water into the tube here that the washer is connected to. Ridiculous. That's why that's a big issue, because it's filled with water right now in there. I mean, let me see. All in there, where the dot is. It's all filled with water, so when it pumps, it doesn't go anywhere. It just sits in the line and then recirculates back into the pump. So I just wanted to show you guys this real quick. So anywhere where there's a water source in these apartments, we have these moisture mats. When these moisture mats get in contact with some sort of water, it is wireless. You have this little device that beeps. When it comes in contact with water, this beeps and eventually will send a signal to my phone stating that, apartment 123 has a leak in the washing machine area. And then I have the ability on an app to shut down that water for that apartment. So I'll just show you how fast it reacts. So let's say you put your washing machine on, for some reason, water shoots out. So that's how much water it needs to activate this signal. Pretty cool, right? So since this is a new system and we're not 100% fully open with the apartments, I didn't have the ability to know that there was a leak there. So what happened was there was a leak downstairs in the parking garage, and our cleaner saw it. They told us about it. We came upstairs above the leak, where we would think the leak would be, and that's how we located this leak. Ideally, this was beeping, but ideally we would have known the second that started leaking when it hit this mat, if this was all connected through Wi-Fi. So yeah, I can't wait for that to happen. So I'll show you really fast. So let's say water hits this, I get a notification on my phone, and then I'll show you something real quick. Sorry. I get a notification on my phone, and then I have the ability, you see the wires up there connected to the shutoff. I would be able to activate that, and that would physically shut a valve inside there, shutting the water off to this whole apartment. Pretty cool. And those wanting to know the sensor, Keros NOAA multifunction sensor, double-sided. All right, now that everything's completed, I just want to show you guys where everything was leaking from. So this is the pipe chases. These are gas lines that go up to the apartments and then out to the gas meters. This is the location of where it was leaking from, and it was leaking down into a parking garage. This is the parking garage damage that it ended up doing on top of the drywall there. I guess job security for me, which is great. When I get a chance, I'll patch that up. I just gotta let it dry out for the rest of the day, and I'll get to that. These little blue fans are a wonder. Make sure you pick a couple of them up. There's a bunch of different sizes. They dry out concrete, flooring, wood flooring, carpeting. I've used them multiple times and they work great. They have 3 different settings. And then this is it all dry. This is the concrete floor all dry. Everything is buttoned up, ready to go. And that's it. Thanks for watching, everyone.